So today we're going to be upgrading our headlight bulbs from these halogen bulbs to these LED bulbs by SUPAREE. We're going to fit them and then we're going to see the difference. So let's go and have a look at what's in the box. This is the LED upgrade kit from SUPAREE. So let's open it up. So these are H4 bulbs, which is what I've asked for the car that I'm going to be fitting them on. Here it is with two bulbs. One for each side. At the top here you can see that it's got a little bit of a fan, and on the side you can see where you've got the LED diodes, so the lights will come out through the side and get reflected. It's a 3-pin, which is obviously because it's a H4 bulb, but they do different style bulbs, so depending on what type of car you have and depending on what kind of bulbs you need, they have those. It's quite a nice design that at the back behind here that they don't have the big units that on some older LEDs or even potentially some new ones still have, so this should fit in without any compatibility issues. So here you've got instructions and like a sticker that you can put on the car, which is quite cool. Here it tells you if you any potential problems that you might have and how to overcome them. And then on the inside it shows you how to install different types of bulbs. So if you've got a H1 or H3 bulb, how to install those. Or if you've got a H4, H7, H13 or these other ones, how to install those. And then over here we've got for H8, H9, H10, H11s, HB3, HB4 bulbs on how to do those. Oh, here it's saying about how to adjust it if the light pattern isn't exactly how you want it. That there's a little bit of maneuverability that you can potentially do. So that's the kit and how it comes. Then we'll get some shots of what the lights look like with just the regular halogen bulbs, and then we're going to obviously install the bulbs, and then hopefully we should see a noticeable difference. It upgrades the lighting a lot better, so that way we can see a lot more. It's worth noting, depending on what country you're in, it might be worth checking whatever your local laws are or rules on what type of bulbs you can and can't upgrade to, and different usages of those. So let's go back to the car. And now we're back at the car. Let's get the bulbs installed. So let's turn these off. To start off with, open your bonnet. So we're going to come from behind, and then you can see that here we have a plug. So the plug should just pull out. So from the sides, we're just going to put it straight back, just like that. So just pull it out like that. Then we've got a little rubber boot that we just pull out. It's been there for quite a few years, so there you go. As you can see, we've got these little retainers. Press them together, so like you're pinching them. And then we're going to, so we like pinch them together like that. And then put it away, and the bulb can come straight out, just like that. So that's the original bulb. Now let's get the new LED one out. But that's the old bulb, and then this is the new one, just as a comparison. So let's get it installed. So get the new bulb and put it in place. Obviously you've got to line up these 3 tabs, and then you'll have it so it's mainly fitted like that. So this tab is at the top. Just like that. Once that's in place, get that little clamp and then just squeeze it together and push in. Just like that, and now that's installed. Get the rubber boot. We're just going to push it back through. So make sure that the 3 prongs go through it. And it just pushes through like that. And now get your connector and then just connect that in. And just like that, you've installed your bulb. So you're going to see this before I do, so let's see what it looks like now it goes on. So that's the difference. Look how much newer and fresher the new bulb looks in compared to the old one. It doesn't look too bright that it's going to be obtrusive to other drivers. The light that it's actually reflecting onto me, which you can't see at the moment, but we'll go out and I'll show you a difference in a little bit. The line is actually quite similar to the line of the other side, so I think the cut-off's quite good, that it should have a nice beam image. I even quite like I don't know if it's shown on camera, but I quite like the comparison that you've got the LED bulb with the halogen side light bulb. I think it's quite nice. I think they contrast each other quite well. Now let's get the other side on, and then we'll go for a drive. You saw how easy it was to do on the driver's side. We'll do it on the other side.
I can just about get my hand in.
I've unplugged it, and I'm pulling the rubber boot out. Now squeeze those clips together like I did on the other side. They're out, that's down. And now pull the bulb out. Nice, didn't even have to undo anything else. So we've got the new bulb, let's put that in. It's exactly the same process as on the other side, except for I'm kind of doing it by feel because I can't actually see what's going on. That's it. You should feel when it feels like it's actually seated properly versus when it's kind of not quite right. That's it. And now that's in. We'll get the rubber boot and put that back in. Again, making sure that the 3 prongs stick out, so that way we can connect the connector through it. That's it. That's in, and then just connect the connector. Feels like it's in to me. So there we go, that's with both sides installed. I like the look that it's now got. I think it might be a bit hard to see on camera. So this is dipped beam, and obviously because they're H4 bulbs, they've got the high beam incorporated, and that is on full beam. So dipped beam, full beam. I love how responsive it is, because obviously they are LEDs, so they're instant, whereas obviously with halogens you'd have them heat up and then dip out. Let me have a look at what it actually looks like. Nice. I feel like it makes the car look more modern. I know it's a really old car, but it makes it look a bit more modern. If you turn around as well, it's hard to see, and I'll show you properly on when we go and test it after. But you can kind of see that on dipped beam, you can see that it's quite a flat line, and then you can see the tiny little bits that flick up, which is how the same beam image was on the halogens, but I'll show you later properly. So far, happy with them. So it's a bit hard to tell, but you can kind of see the colour of them. And this is the beam image that they have. Once we've changed the bulbs, then I'm going to come back to the same place, and then we can see what it looks like with the new bulbs in it. You can see where the cut-offs are and the angles of the lights. Obviously I'm walking past it now, but it gives us an indication as to the beam image and what they're like at the moment, and once we change the bulbs then we can see what the new ones are like. So this is now with the LED headlights on. You can see that the beam image is basically exactly the same as what it was. You've got a nice flat line around here and around there, then a tiny little flick up like you did on the halogen bulbs. So I don't think that'll be blinding to anyone. I've driven around a little bit, no one's flashed or anything. I don't think they should, because the beam image seems the same. I'm parked in the same place as I was yesterday, and it doesn't seem like the bulbs are any higher up than they were before.
I then thought I'd check the beam image on an actual beam image tester, and this is what it showed. I thought it was pretty good.
So this is dipped beam. That's full beam. It's a nice upgrade. And let's go and test them on the road and see what the difference is with actual beam image, and compare them to what we filmed with the halogens. So this is with the halogen standard bulbs. This is on dipped beam. We're going up quite a steep hill. And this is a view that we have. We're going to put it on main beam as well, because it's a H4 bulb, so it will replace both of them because they're incorporated together in one unit. So this is the view with dipped beam, and now main beam. We'll go back to dipped beam. So once we replace the bulbs, I'm going to do the same route, and then we'll do a comparison as to the dip beam and the main beam, but with the halogen and the LED bulbs. And then back to dipped beam, you can kind of see there's some light in that distance anyway, but quite limited range on what you can see on dipped beam. I'm actually amazed at how much brighter it seems like on the camera. It really isn't like that in person. Hopefully we have quite an improvement when we go to the LED ones. So we're coming back up to that hill where we were on with the other ones. To be fair, it does actually make quite a big difference. This is just with dipped beam. We're going up a hill, which is why the aim's so high up. And then that's full beam. Wow. I don't know how it's coming on camera, but it's such a difference. Don't you think? That's quite a big difference. I like that. That's a nice win there. On dipped beam we've got a nice good view, and on main beam got an even better view. It is making such a difference when I'm driving. I think when I was looking at the footage from the halogen bulbs, the camera made it seem brighter than it actually was. I don't know how it looks now with the LED bulbs because I haven't had a chance to look at the footage, but it really is making a difference. You can see so much more than you could before, and it gives you so much more confidence driving in the dark. So again, this is on dipped beam, and then on full beam, back to dip beam. It's amazing the amount of peripheral vision that you end up getting out of that, and even just the depth going forwards is so much more than it was with the halogens. Just want to say another big thank you to SUPAREE for sending these out. They've made a nice big upgrade to the car. Driving in the dark's now a little bit more enjoyable than it was before. I might even get another set of these for the camper van because those headlights are really dim. I think they're definitely worth the money though. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want more.